Hey guys, it's your girl Angie. You're watching Barbershop Conversations. Make sure to click the button below to subscribe, like the video. Don't like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me at Angelica Curtis on Instagram. See you soon.
Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I finally got around the quote by Serena Williams when she says that. I'm going to quote what she says, and then I'll get into my commentary. Quote, Serena Williams, "When I date someone, I never see color," Serena said. "I date who I have chemistry with. But I must say, Alexis has treated me better than any black man I have ever dated." End quote. First of all, it's a contradiction in her statement because she says she doesn't see color, but the white man treated her better than any other black man that she's ever dated. Now, this comes on the heels of her comments about all lives matter. And what I tell successful people always, I had a conversation with a gentleman in the gym. He's a very successful man, drives a Rolls Royce. But when you give comparative analysis when dealing with whatever culture you're dealing with, whether you're black, white, Chinese, whatever, as a black man, I never compare an issue with a white person or a white thing. For example, he was talking about the successful men in the world, and he went on to say Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, etc. I says, no. I said, when you're making comparative analysis with a black man, you have to use black examples, because that silently propels the systemic racism card. And so I always have this conversation, and it's painful when someone of that status says that, and I have a mixed child. But what I do know is when he steps outside of my door, he's a black man. He will be a black man when he turns 18, and the world will foresee him as a black man. And I know this. But what I will not allow is for him to be minimized by anything, anyone. And what Serena Williams did and said is painful to a certain degree, because many of my subscribers, we get out, we do the right thing. We're hard-working individuals, and when we have time, you guys click on one of my YouTube videos, for information, or just for personal enjoyment or personal hate, whatever the case may be. But when someone declares that, even if it is true, you can't tell that to white media and let them springboard that into another issue: black on black crime, fake police brutality, gangs in urban America, poverty rate, black men in prison, fatherless families. There's so many branches to that tree that Serena just said that it does a great hindrance to the advancement of colored people. I don't know Serena Williams, but ironically enough, my editor spent 10 to 15 years with them when they were growing up in their childhood, and he has hours and hours and hours of footage, and he knows the dad very well. And what I do know about the dad is he would resent that statement 100%, because he built a force field around them girls and did it his way, which ended up being the correct way. So maybe I'll do another video on it when I have time to think. But I just read the article today. I heard Town Biz. I heard LVZ. I think that's his name. And but so I truly haven't had time to digest it. But I just read that quote, and it goes back to the field nigga versus the house nigga. You know what I mean? That mentality. Willie Lynch syndrome. So barbershop conversation. This is the beginning of the I know I'll have another video on this later on in the day, but this is damaging. Between this and Floyd Mayweather saying Colin Kaepernick needs to worry about starting, and all lives matter. when they in fact said many comments about the systemic racism in their sport. I remember she's never won, but she's Maria Sharapova. I think her first name Sarah Posa or something like that. I mispronounced her name, but I can see her in my mind. She's never really won, but she's earned more money. And in a time span, she earned more money through endorsements and tournament appearances than Serena Williams. And Serena Williams is the greatest female tennis player to ever pick up a tennis racket. So, and then we have Floyd Mayweather talk about so many times he's mentioned. I mean, too many times even discussed about the race card in boxing. So, barbershop conversations is definitely a damaging blow to the movement. You know, that is a coon-like comment. And so there are plenty of great black men out there, and I hang around a lot of them. So I refute what she says. I disagree with what she says. There are bad black men out there, and there are bad white men out there. And let's be clear. If we do the numbers, there are more terrible white men in this country than there are terrible black men in this country. There are more terrible white men in this country. There are more terrible Latin men in this country. There are more terrible white men in this country than there are more terrible Asian men in this country. So let's be clear. Dollar for dollar, penny for penny, however you want to phrase it, there are more terrible white people in America than any other race. So, barbershop conversation. And I don't even want to make this, I don't want to make each other adversaries. But we all know the systemic racism and how powerful it is in this country. And if you don't believe the hype, listen to Serena Williams. Her comment validates it. You know, she said, oh man, this is just awful. So anyways, I'm going to do another video on this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Mine is at Miss Amanda Paris.
Mine is PB_Miranda.
Mine's ANNELISGJR. Anna Leach. No one can spell it right. JR.
Mine is Ashley to me.
And on the count of, okay, now y'all gotta do this together, okay? Okay. Y'all have to say thanks for watching Barbershop Conversations, okay?
Wait, Barbershop Conversations.
Yep.
Okay.
Get it tighter, get it tighter.
Okay, that's what she said.
Thanks for watching Barbershop Conversations.
Thank you guys.